comes up. But before we go, any final thoughts for the people?
Just one more interesting logistic, because when we were talking about the Black Lives Matter movement, I was going to give kudos to a lot of these NBA players that are out there in the streets with just normal people. And they're out there and they're protesting and they're fighting for their right to free speech and to make some change. And, some players in particular, you had Damian Lillard, you had Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, Kyrie Irving, DeMar DeRozan, Russell Westbrook, Dennis Smith Jr., a lot of these guys were out there, and I have to give them props for that. And the one wrinkle before we go is August 28th is supposed to be a march on Washington, right? I think hundreds of thousands of people are going to show up. NBA players are going to want to go to that. And if you're in the playoff bubble, right, because by then I think some teams will be eliminated, but if you're Dame Lillard and the Blazers make a run, is he going to be able to leave and go to the march on Washington? But it's his right as an American to do that. So I think that's one thing the NBA has to be just aware of heading into this, that players may want to go be a part of that. And they can't, unless there's games that day, can you really stop them? They're going to go anyway. So I think
the rule is it's 2 weeks. It's 10 days, 2 weeks in quarantine and 2 negative tests. So if you go, you get your quarantine, you're going to miss the next 2 weeks of games. So,
which is fine, but it's a job for them. And I honestly feel like some of these players take this Black Lives Matter movement more seriously than they would take this current season. And they have every right to do that. So I just think that that's a potential storyline as we, head into the dog days of August. We have time, right? So I think Father's Day weekend, training camps are resuming, and then right after July 4th, teams will start heading down to Florida. So it's going to come quick. I mean, we'll have exhibition basketball about a month from this weekend. So a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, it'll be coming up, and we'll be covering all of it as it does. So, Jason, with that, it's been fun. It's great to be back talking about real basketball, not the 90s, as much as I did enjoy that. But please, for everyone out there, most importantly, please stay safe and stay hopeful, and we'll talk to you next week.
Peace. Black Lives Matter.